everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing this look. I want to call it a soft glam. It may not be a soft glam. I don't know. I just went for how I feel. But if you want to see more on this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so with this we're gonna just start out with the brows. I already did my base, so if you guys want to see more on that, go ahead and check out my last video. It's all the same products and everything. Same for this look, and they'll all be in the description box as well. So when I'm beginning with my brows, I like to go ahead and line the bottom with the desired shape that I want. I like to cut off pretty much half of my brow, and if you can't tell, they're very thick already. So I like to cut off most of the bottom and then elongate it. So I'll just go in and feather out everything to my liking, just very soft light strokes. The pencil that I'm using is by Wet n Wild, and it's already pretty pigmented, so I don't have to apply too much pressure. I definitely like them to look almost as thick as my natural brow, just more defined and lifted, because that'll give me my desired shape and fullness. Then I'll go in where it's a bit sparse from me doing them so often. When that happens, I like to basically let my eyebrows grow back to its fullest. That way I can reshape them and let them be as full as possible, because I don't really like to completely fill them in. I'll go through and brush them with a spoolie to make them more hair-like. Going in with that spoolie also helps keep them in the shape that I want, and then gets rid of any harsh lines and things that I don't want at the bottom. That'll make it look more natural. And then I'll just do the exact same thing to the other brow. And to be quite honest with you, most of the beauty gurus are not lying to you when it comes to your eyebrows looking almost completely different. But I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I aim for them to look pretty much the same, but they never really do, to me at least. And keep in mind, I am not a professional makeup artist. I really just like to do makeup on myself. But a little advice that I can give is that it's good to have multiple mirrors, especially a compact, and a larger mirror. That way you can see up close and far away of what your brows would look like, and you can give more detail that way. So yeah, and that's pretty much all I do for my brows. I'll just go back through each time and check both of them out to make sure they're as identical as I can get them, and I'll add little details or fix any imperfections that I notice on my way there. But they're pretty much to my liking at this point. And then I'll just go through and make sure they're in shape for when I add my brow gel. I don't like to add my brow gel until the very end, because that's pretty much what I use to set my brows. If you noticed, it's very easy for me to wipe off the brow pencil product because I have not set my brows yet. Even though I already did my base will not move, but my brows can. And then as you can see, I'm going in with my concealer to really clean everything up and highlight the bottom to my liking. I like to take that as close to the brow as possible to get that desired shape, because once I go back through and blend everything, I don't have to go up as high and ruin pretty much all the hard work that I've done up top with shading and everything for my brows. And then here I am blending the middle, because I like to make sure that my brows are at an even level right in the center of my face, because that's where you'll notice them the most, especially with certain hairstyles. And my hair is going to be in front of my face, so I'm not too worried about that part on the ends, right now at least. So then I'll go through and just gently blend downward, because I'll be using the concealer as a primer for my transition shade later. But then I'll use the rest of the concealer that's on my brush to really kind of clean up the top. Like I said, I don't like too much on the top, but just enough to kind of keep it highlighted and keep it clean. Once I finish with that, I'll go in with my final step, and that's the brow gel to really set everything in place. This brow gel is from Milani. I don't know if they make this one anymore or sell it anywhere, but I got it from the drugstore. And this one has been my favorite one for a very long time now. It does not flake. It does not have a lot of product on the brush as far as when you go to brush it through. So it's very buildable. And I just really like this product overall. Once I go through and brush everything, then I can lay it flat with the end because it's nice and wide and smooth. So I'll just kind of use that as a little hack for myself. And that's pretty much it. If you guys want a description on the way that I do the rest of my makeup, please let me know in the comments. But I'll let you enjoy the rest of the video. finished look. It took a little longer than I expected, but yeah, it's kind of worth it. I wanted to just redo a little bit of the natural look that I did in my first video. So if you haven't seen that, just go take a look at that. But I wanted to definitely upscale it. I'm really liking the way it turned out. I should have went with a different gold, but I kind of like this gold. I feel like it's more like a copper. Yeah, should have went with more of a gold because it doesn't really match my earrings or this again. I used pretty much the same products again this time, but every video I'm probably gonna use like different products or new finds, but I'll definitely let you guys know about them. I played around with the hair a little bit to see if I wanted like a side part or like a middle part. I always go for a middle part. You guys will get to see more creative looks that I do, and with more colors or liners. I'm still learning a lot of it, so bear with me. Thank you guys for watching.